I didn't really think that would be a barrel spider. Alright, well, let's look at what Ragnarok can do, as I forgot to do Jafar. Fine. Worked out. So, yeah, it just shoots a lot of projectiles. They do a lot of damage. They kind of don't... I don't know if they hit as much as they should. Maybe because I don't lock on. It seems okay. I'll try it when we actually go on to the 13th floor. Which I'm assuming is the last one. I'm not sure if it's the best thing. I like anything that can deal with loads of enemies I'm happy with. Do I really not have that many greens? Okay, I have a decent amount of greens. I got a little scared there. I am reaching somewhat of a poor limit here. I'm actually really not in the best spot. Good enough, hopefully. I did get another Joker card, so that's fun. I also used Calm Bounty and got another stop card. I don't know if it's just that like these two spots give you stop, but I'm still upset that I missed my chance to really grind out for those, because I think having more of them would be nice. Aqua Splash. Oh, I thought that would be a Dumbo thing. Spray melted ice at the enemy over a period of time. That's all ice damage. And Zaldin. I need to see, actually. I didn't look to see what the other guys I got were. Or what they do. He just copies the enemy cards your opponent is using, which is interesting. Keeps cards used and slights available for reloading. That's not bad. How much does he cost? 80? Not terrible. If you... not obviously not for a Ragnarok thing, but if I had room in like a Sonic Blade deck, I could use him for 5 slights, switch to Jafar, and then go nuts. I don't even need Jafar those though because of the high number. Unless if they have 0. So, you know, having both would be nice. Running speed, I thought it would just be lightning damage. And then you... activates arrow for a set time, inflicting damage to enemies who touch it. That's okay. I don't know if that's okay. That might not be okay. Alright, so Monstro might have been a bit of a dud. Should have done Halloween Town. Maybe I should have just saved it for the door that would be in the 13th floor. It's fine. I guess we're ready to try the 13th floor then. I didn't really realize it, but like the door's already open. We didn't need to use any keys. But the 13th floor itself is just Castle Oblivion, so that's fun. Probably just means a bunch of white quarters like this. Sure, it'll be great. So I'm assuming maybe we'll fight Axel again and then just Marluxia. What was wrong, Sora?
Who was it? Who's most important to me?
You already know that it's Riku. I still like the face on that. With the hair. It's great. It's a good charm.
Nothing.
Can't you remember?
No, I only remember Namine. Come on. Do you guys remember anything at all?
No, sorry, Sora. It's important, but I just can't remember. I don't want to be, but I'm getting scared.
Donald, you scared?
Then we should really make a promise.
Huh?
What you said back there kinda got my brain thinking.
Don't do that, Goofy.
Whenever
You know it's
make a
dangerous.
promise that's super duper big, maybe it gives you the courage to face the scary stuff.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, let's do it. And if we get scared, or in trouble, or even if we get separated.
Or even if we sort of forget each other.
Whatever happens, we're friends.
Even when Sora throws a hissy fit and walks away. It's nice that they did that, though. Oh, we got Trinity Limit? Oh, attack first. That might be good, but I can imagine trying to fumble through my deck during, like, a fight to do that. Not the best. It's kind of a shame. Like, I like the concept of Sora going off, like, really in the deep end when he goes to Destiny Island alone without his friends. And it makes sense because that's kind of where the fake memories of taken root. Yeah, okay, this is basically what I expected most floors to be like. Seems like there's nothing particular here, though. Just going through. This is probably a room of reward and then just a boss fight there. Also Neo Shadow. Lots of things, actually. We'll see if this works. Did that even hit anything? I feel like my first one completely missed any targets, which is upsetting. Also, I decidedly don't think I like using this. But I don't think Sonic Blade would work well to crowd control. It's fine. We have Sonic Blade now. Which is going to be great because of the flying enemies. Nope, not what I wanted to do. I wanted to... I messed up completely. I don't know why I didn't slight. I was going to try to do the Trinity Limit. And I ended up just hitting regular attacks. I also have some of those as well. Yeah, that's the problem with that, isn't it? Blitz is helpful for now, anyways. Alright, there's Sonic Blade. Ooh, there's a lot of enemies here. Oh no. Yeah, my deck's not in... Can these be good? Yeah, okay. That did damage. Neo Shadows are being annoying, though, just because they do what they do. Also, I screwed up my cards a little bit. Oh, right. I'm surprised I was able to get that off. I wonder if the projectiles would go away if they were able to break my card. Yeah, okay. I might want to really switch this out. I hate you guys so much. The good thing with Ragnarok is that it can go to a really high number. The bad thing is these shadows suck. Alright, well that's good because I can stun you at least. I kind of wish I kept my cloud deck. Yeah, I'm gonna edit, because that's not great. That did not work well at all. Okay, so I went back to doing the reflect raid because it seems real useful, especially when there's so many enemies in a encounter now. So a bunch of clouds, potion up, can get some Sonic Blades off, and then from high potion, I guess, get another Sonic Blade off. I don't know if it's the best course of action. It might be better just to redo my magic. I think that would get weird. I don't know. It should be hopefully good enough for me to deal with situations. I'm definitely going to just keep moving forward for now as best as I can. And just hope that we can deal... Moogleboom. Not yet. I do want to get one of these. Let me do this right now because I need to see what's in those chests. I appreciate that the game didn't get too crazy with the level layouts until the final area. That's real nice for me. So that just like hits everyone real nice. Mostly. Sometimes again, these shadows just annoy me. Anything could be good against them, but because you have to waste so much time, I guess regular attacks maybe would be the better option if I'm having such a hard time, but having to waste time doing like other things with them, doing the slights, just means everything can be bad, and I don't like that. I don't like when things can be bad. So that doesn't really do anything for me. I want that first. Alright, Wishing Star. I figured defenders would be here. Oh, that was a bad spot for me to do that then. How did you guard? I guess it came from the back. Alright, that's fine. Took a little damage. Don't worry about it. The only thing is, even though this is like using your Keyblade as a projectile, still doesn't really hit up. So there, you know, the aerial enemies still a problem. Arguably, I probably should... There's really no reason for me to look at the map for a while. Once I get, like... Do you think this is, like, a trick? Like, that you would go up here, and then this is, like, a... Any one of these could be a dead end, honestly. I don't like that. I don't like thinking that. Ooh, no, I don't like that at all. What's this belt? Yeah, I just don't really have options for any aerial enemies, and I probably should have considered just putting Firaga on to deal with it. But I didn't think about it. At least I got rid of you. These Neo Shadows aren't too bad, it's just they need to stop trying to go underground. And again, Cloud doesn't work the best when dealing with he doesn't work the best when dealing with single enemies. I'm glad this seems to kind of not bother with them defending. I mean, they just still have a lot of health. I don't really have anything that I think would do enough damage to fix this issue for me at this point. Sonic Blade, I mean, might be a weaker one because I did get it much later. I was really hoping I could just hit you, huh? See, that's the problem. What if I just do this? What does Goof Tornado do? Save me, Goof Tornado. It's been a bit since I've used you. Power! Cloud! Good whiffs, Cloud. Probably should have honestly just been attacking at this point. Just regular cards for once. Yeah, obviously Cloud's not going to work there either. Lame it out. Probably a much better strategy I could be working on there. Oh, I forgot to look at my bell. I want to see what the bell does. I don't really like this layout right now. Oh, good whiffs. See, this works great when it can chain off of enemies. Or I could just keep whiffing. Defender's being annoying right now. I do need that cure also, because I took some dumb hits. Well, at least I hit those guys. I definitely am willing, I think, to, like, save here. Just because of how long this is. I would prefer not to have to walk all the way through everything again. Sometimes I feel like Reflect Rage should be reflecting a lot more than it is also. I also wonder if Judgment really would be the better option. It just seems like it takes way too long to... Oh, come on, that hit. Regular ones... Well, as long as I actually strike rate, it would be good. As long as the enemies don't get underground. Trinity! Can this hit the ones that are underground? I would appreciate it. Definitely hits a lot of them. I'm glad they gave me Trinity at the moment when they decided to just hit you with a bunch of enemies. Hey, guess what? I think I know the best place to go if you need to grind. It's here, where everything's happening all the time. Damn it. At least I'm hitting stuff, even though I'm not hitting the one enemy that I'm locked onto. I need to not be locked onto you. It's not even going to matter that much right now. Well, that is helpful now that that's hitting a bunch of things. They just really like throwing them at you now. I will say it's kind of cool. Like, I guess it's not always how they do it here, because we already saw like wizards and didn't mean to do that. Oh, I just have a weird deck now because my... Uh-oh. Now I'm in a bit of a pickle. Well, the good thing is it went to Blitz. Probably shouldn't have been trying to go for more flights when I realized that everything ran out. Got a little scary there. Raging Storm. 3 fiery tornadoes appear around Sora, dealing damage to enemies as they hit. That sounds like good crowd control, not against that guy. So it sounds like great crowd control. Main worry being if I run into... Oh, goddamn, Defender, getting in my way. Main worry being if I run into a bunch of red Nocturnes who are immune to fire. I might want to try that again. I mean, I can get rid of my Fire Augur deck because that's nothing right now. It's just a bunch of fires put in place. Can you stop? Can you stop being in my way? I hope no other enemies spawn in because they're annoying me. Definitely getting those level ups though. I'm going more CP. Because there's a couple things I could be doing to make myself a little better with CP. I reached my 200 that I wanted. That was good. That hit a lot. See how good this is when it works? Just needs to hit some enemies is all. And not you. And even when I can actually hit the defender right... Oh, look at all those shadows spawning in. Love them. Good thing is there's shadows and not the dark balls. Because at least I can hit them with Sonic Blade now. Did I ever kill that defender? Oh, nope, he's still around. Oh, thanks. Good. Good whiffs. As long as I don't whiff, it's good. It's fine. Arguably, I could be trying harder not to whiff, but sometimes it just works fine enough. Which makes me think, why bother trying? And then sometimes it's not so good. Well, that definitely does something. Bell. It's a nice bell. I don't want breakdancers right now. Roulette room might be nice. I don't think I can ever really control what numbers I get, but that seems to be the biggest worry I have. Ooh. Fancy looking room. That thing in the middle looks like that might be a problem. And I might go about changing my deck again. Get rid of balance, make it fireball. So this deck could be real stupid if the red guys show up. They're like Nocturnes, I think is what they're called. Because it's basically just a bunch of these. I have some attack cards in, but my main thing is to just see if this Tornado Blitz Fire is going to work. Pay no attention to that empty space. Let's see how balanced this deck is. I'm going to say not very. See, like this guy showing up, not great. I want to at least fight someone that I feel like I can handle. Oh, look, that was, Raging Storm. Seems kind of cool. Kind of pushes things away, though. Raging Storm.
Back off.
I wonder if my best bet would honestly be to, see, look at this guy.
Back off.
I'm gonna assume this does no damage. Maybe it would be best not to build a full deck around Raging Storm. Yeah, he just doesn't care. But it sure does great work against the defenders.
Back off.
Those are my attack cards.
This is it.
Probably shouldn't have Sonic Blade also if the one thing I have to worry about is him. I don't know what I want. Not you. I definitely don't want you.
Yeah.
There we go. I just kind of want to get through right now. I'm definitely going to have to like run through and try to grind everything, but I just want to open everything up at the moment. Oh, we're actually getting story bits as we continue on. I'm assuming no boss fights though, since we're not really going into that. Who could it be though? I gotta say, the whole traitor plot is a little weird. Like, I know it and I get what happened, but like everything involved with it just is... I don't know if there's any... Maybe I will just see if I can get more chests. Because the whole thing was... Let's trick Vexen into doing something that would be bad for the organization. Just so we can say, oh no, he was betraying us, he was a traitor, we have to kill him. And then from there, they got him killed because he was going after Sora. That's fine. But then it's like, Axel was also seeing if the other members were looking to betray the organization, which they were. Everyone's betraying everyone. And it was just a whole mess. So, like, the whole thing... What happened? Oh. The whole thing was basically that Vexen was not betraying the organization. But Marluxia hated that and wanted Vexen out of there. Right, I forgot that they're fakes. Alright, what do you got here? Fake? Wow. Lucky me. I'm not gonna worry about those other chests then. I guess another roulette wheel. Like, get rid of Vexen because he's not a traitor, but we need to get rid of him. Didn't expect that Shadow Ball to show up. Also, good red Nocturnes. Fine, we'll kill every defender, please. Get away from my defendy hole. yeah, this is kind of cool, but not the best. Probably should have found my cards before I was done with my tornado. Probably should also stop doing that altogether. Damn it. See what this does. Oh, that's cool. I don't have enough for anything else, so I don't know what I was trying to do. Getting myself killed is what I was trying to do. Good stuff. Guess what's gonna happen as soon as I have to fight something else. Alright, so I'm gonna say maybe not the best. Maybe not the best deck when red guys are all over the place. Let me just kind of try to go somewhere where I can just slap a save point down. That'll make me feel better. Just slap that down real quick. Consider other options for decks. There's no way to, like, switch decks between fights, is there? And I don't think I've gotten one of those, have I? Nope. That's a shame. But at least I have a save point ready for me when I have to head back. I just don't like these battles. I don't like them one bit. I also have to start over from save points, so that's fun. Maybe I should just get rid of some of my tornadoes at least. You know what? I think this is a good deck. I just need to do it better. I went a little overboard. That is a lot of Raging Storms that I think are unnecessary. So maybe if I just get, like... I mean, if I get rid of more Raging Storms, I can use them to do Judgment. That's probably the best bet. That's what I'll do. So I basically half and halved. I have a bunch of Raging Storms for the beginning, can probably just deal with most enemies with that. If there's red Nocturnes left, I have Judgments. And then, basically, I'm only gonna have the Mega Ethers because the only things that'll be taken away with my slights are gonna be magic. And then, hopefully, all the enemies would be dead, and if not, then, uh-oh, problems. Also, good news, I don't have to worry about whether or not any of these are traps, because this room is a dead end until we can get over there. I would like to see... You probably cost a lot of stuff, right? Whew, yeah, that's a lot of stuff. This is something I'm probably going to definitely want to use a random... I have 2 random jokers. I would definitely want to use random jokers on this. But I'll worry about it later. Now watch as I die immediately using this deck. All I gotta say is, never had these problems with my Blitz deck. Sure, it took forever to kill a lot of stuff after the fact, but, you know, technically never had problems.
Back off.
I know there's, like, red Nocturnes around still, but...
Back off.
Kill everything else first, that's my plan. Probably shouldn't have started what I was gonna do, since more enemies spawned in.
Back off.
Back off. Guard is still a little annoying. Oh, you guys are here too. Did I, like, miss everyone? Because that should be going for a lot longer. Alright, I want to kill these shadows as well. There's way too many shadows. See, so that at least can hit the enemies in the air, and that's my main problem. So I can just And I didn't really use up items until this last bit, so
Back off!
not bad. This worked out well enough, except now I have to wait for this to stop. That was also a really abrupt ending.